Wholeness and peace. Welcome, collective. Thank you guys so much for joining me for another reading. All right, my name is Blue for the new one. Thank you, guys. Yeah, collective. Okay, the river is coming up again. Okay, there is something about not doubting your worth. That's what Spirit is saying here. Okay, they say do not doubt your worth. Okay, there is something that's coming for the collective here, but I feel like also that there is this energy also that I feel like it's kind of stagnant energy that the collective might be feeling, or you might be feeling that there is a lot of change around you, or people are very they have very short tempered. Okay, they're very quick to judge. They're very quick to become a little bit more. They're just very, this energy is kind of nagging a little bit, but I feel like the collective could be feeling that there is change. Okay, there is change, but the universe is here, the spirit is here telling me that it's time to ground yourself for someone here. If you're feeling this energy of up and down roller coaster energy, you need to ground your change here. Ground yourself here in amidst this change here. Okay, ground yourself amidst the change. All right, let me speak clearly here. All right, there is this sudden also there is this reset. Watch this video. You should I feel like you should come back and watch it again before the 17th of February. I think that the eclipse is gonna bring something very grandiose. Okay, grandiose to the collective. February 17, we have a new moon in Aquarius with the eclipse. So pay attention to, it's 1 week away when I'm recording this here. 9/11 could be significant for someone here. Okay, but pay attention to the energy that's unfolding, okay, before we get to the 17th of February here. So pay attention. But Spirit wants you to be grounded, to be very stable with your energy, okay, to trust yourself here, okay. Again, do not doubt your worth here. So I feel like you could be facing also some sort of challenge or some sort of block, something that has to do with your performance, they say, okay, or your experience, or maybe there's something that has to do with work, okay. So know where you are standing here, okay. They say that if you feel also that there is a lot of, you feel like there is change, the atmosphere is changing, okay, people are changing, things are changing, because you are you are connected to the elemental. That's what they're saying. Fairy magic, nature magic, elemental, okay. You are very connected to nature. So you feel what nature trying to tell us or warn us even about this change that's coming also, okay. Your psyche also is feeling this change. Your psyche also is picking up on these little pieces here, okay. That something is coming. All right, let me pull up some card here. Okay, I'm using the Wild Unknown archetype. You guys have been asking me, so I feel like I'm gonna start putting the name of the card in the description. Okay, all right. Thank you, universe. Thank you, spirit. Thank you, angel. Give us a message pertaining to this change here. That's too many. Okay, I think we'll take still. I wanted to take 2 cards, but all right, let's see. All right, okay, right there, the Orphan, okay, with the number 5. Okay, this is beautiful. It's a beautiful card. We have the snake around this Orphan here, okay. And don't know if he's reaching out for this rose. This looks like an hibiscus flower also, or it's been giving something, but we're gonna do let me see a little bit deeper in this card. All right, for me, this archetype of the orphan, okay, this is a feeling alone. Okay, this is, they call it the wounded child here. Okay, this is feeling alone, even though you are in a collective or you have people around you. There is this feeling of being not belonging. Okay, not belonging, this feeling of isolation also that's coming up here with this orphan here. Okay, there's this identity crisis also that's coming up here. That's what I'm hearing from spirit here. There's this identity crisis also that's coming with this orphan. So I feel like, yeah, when they say trust your, ground yourself amidst the change here, okay, because this is how you feel. You feel like you're disconnected from a lot of things. You're disconnected from people, you're disconnected from yourself, okay, because an orphan doesn't know where they belong. They don't even know who they are at the core. But I feel like there's this energy that's the collective are feeling like, where are we going? What is going on? Are we even, do we even belong here? Or there is so many questions that people are questioning here. But I feel like this is a card also to remind you to be open. Okay, be open. Just have your emotion be in sync with your emotion. Okay, this is a card also to open yourself. Open yourself a little bit more also. There is something that has to be found by you also. I feel like the serpent here, the snake here, okay, it is something that's also hidden. I feel like there's something that's also hidden because this two card here came out when I was doing my meditation before coming to the table. These two card came, okay. This one here was saying secret emerge, okay, in a rhythm of cycle, the hidden is unveiled. Okay, await the reveal with an open heart and mind. Okay, so there is something that's coming up here, and then on the bottom here, on the other side here, we have eclipse concealment here. Okay, so something that's hidden is being revealed to the orphan. Okay, maybe you find out something. Maybe you are coming into this deeper understanding of who you are, what is your soul purpose, or what is your journey, where your journey is taking you. Because remember that I say do not doubt on yourself. Okay, there is something that's coming here. Okay, for someone you could have an offer coming up here, okay, or a conversation that will open your eyes, or there's a conversation that you will have with someone, and then I was going to take you to the next level here. Okay, the second card that I have with the the clarifying life situation is don't dwell on the past, but focus on creating a brighter future. Exactly, because the orphan also is something from like, okay, I don't know where I belong. I don't know which society can claim me, or which cultural background can claim me. Okay, so there is this energy of like moving forward. Do not dwell on the past, but move forward here. Manifest the new. Embrace change and envision your desire, allowing the universe to align with your intention. Okay, so your intention, where you have, your intention are very important here. How you see yourself also can also dictate where you are going here. Okay, so I feel like there is this radical change that's coming up here for the collective here, like this massive kind of karmic energy that's coming through, where one door closes, another one swing open here. Okay, but I feel like you will be stripped out of your old identity. Yeah, okay? But you have been called to make room for this new version of yourself also. Okay, I'm hearing the word futuristic also, something that's very futuristic also, something that's new. Okay, something that, you know, I guess this is the age of Aquarius, right? And then I think the new moon on the 17th is in Aquarius, so exactly, innovation also is coming up here with this energy. Okay, so I feel like the universe is rewiring your destiny for a more beautiful, a better one. Okay, your destiny. Maybe you feel like, oh, I'm an orphan, this is what's gonna happen, I have to fight my way through this and that. You know, I don't have a root, or my roots are not deeper, they're not going as deep as I would like them to do. But they want you to rewrite a story for someone here, something here. They want you to go forward, but there is something that's going to come around the eclipse also. A secret will be emerged. Okay, something that's going to give you maybe more clarity about something here. Okay, but this will be a very challenging time here, collective. Okay. Because the Orphan is a very challenging card. We have number 5 here, so very challenging card here. Okay, I want to take something from the Karma card and add. Will you tell us more? This here. Aries. Okay, energy to meet the challenge. Okay, resulting from honesty and strength. Okay, you could be an Aries here also. And what we have here, we have a planet card also that flip. This is the Sun card here. This is that child energy again, this orphan energy, but this is more of like embracing the new. Okay, demonstrate, realize, act like a leader. Energy to meet the challenge of your desire regarding resulting from the money. Okay, there is something about your strength here. Okay, and then we have Sun, Leo energy here. Act like a leader. Okay, you want to realize something, you want to do something, you have to act on it. Okay, again, they don't want you to use the past. Let the past be, but that's why they say know your worth. Because you are a leader. Oh, now I understand. Act like a leader because you are a leader. Okay, you are a leader. You are called to lead. Okay, you are called to lead here. Okay, and then in the bottom here we have the 12th house here. This is Pisces energy also. Okay, your faith. Something about your faith. Okay, we have large institution here or overwhelming event. Exactly, that's what I say. There is something that's gonna be like a big karmic event, or that could be a radical change here that's gonna happen here. But trust on yourself, have faith in yourself. You act like a leader. A leader do not back down for what he believes or what he knows. Okay, a leader staying tall here. Okay, Aries, Sun, and the 12th house here. Okay, if you guys know how to read astrology, yes, Aries, Sun, and 12th house. This is beautiful here. The 12th house also is faith, but it's also illusion, because that's what I saw here also. Okay, hidden tendency. Okay, so there is something also. I feel like you have to be very clear on what you want to do here. Okay, in order to manifest something, because your intention matter. Okay, the universe is rewiring your destiny. Something is getting rewired, so you cannot take the past into the new. Okay, something is getting changed here. Something is getting changed here for the collective rule. I don't know, but yeah, you're making room for a version of yourself. A new version of yourself is emerging here. You are not this orphan anymore, or you would not be this orphan anymore. I feel like that's what I see here. You have the self at the bottom. Look, you have the self at the bottom of the deck here. Okay, you have the self at the bottom of the deck here. So I feel like there is this magnet, this change that's coming up here for you, but you have to be open to see it though, because it's hard that you have been living in okay, I'm hearing something here. The self here is about accepting new aspect of your life. You see all this, is that prism? You see all this color? There is a new version of yourself that's emerging here with the self here. It's the awareness also. That's what I'm hearing. Okay, so this is on the bottom of the deck here. You are on the right track for someone here. We have to say that, okay? You are on the right track here. There is this card that I wanted to take from Alice in Wonderland here. I feel like I have to say something about this message here. Manage to be glad. With this card, so much clear. Create your own happiness regardless of condition. Exactly. Create your own happiness regardless of condition. Manage to be glad with number 43 here. Uncertainty. Choose who you will become. Again, there's this energy of uncertainty. There's this energy of not knowing what's going on, or having too much thing going on at one time here. So Spirit wants you to like be more certain of what you want. Okay. But you are creating something new, or something new is being offered. Okay, it's for you to take or not, you know, but there's something that's been offered here. Okay, act as a leader. Okay, you are not an orphan, you are a leader. Okay, or you are moving from the orphan to the leader. From the orphan to the leader, that's where you are moving for. You are moving to. Okay, all right. So again, if you want to come back and watch this reading a couple of times before the 17 here, maybe you will hear more message again as the day progress, as the week progress here. Okay, all right, I'm gonna leave it at this, collective. May joy, light, and inspiration always find you. Peace.